Celebrimbor was a Noldoran prince, last of the house of Fëanor left in Middle-earth, and the first and last ruler of the land of Eregion. During the Second Age, Sauron, appearing in his fair form Annatar, came to the legendary smith Celebrimbor, claiming to be an emissary of the Valar. To prove his goodwill, he bestowed a wondrous gift, an elegant mithril hammer. It was much to the amazement and gratitude of Celebrimbor, describing it as
so fine a gift.
Sauron proceeded to take control of the smiths of Eregion and work with Celebrimbor to forge a set of rings which would later become the Rings of Power. Celebrimbor says in the game Shadow of Mordor that he was corrupted by trusting evil that seemed fair, and that Sauron was the master of lies. All of the smiths were deceived, however, as Sauron created an ultimate ring in secret, one ring to rule over all others, and to have sole dominion over Middle-earth. Celebrimbor himself was to create the most powerful of the other 19 rings, Vilya, Narya, and Nenya. Unable to capture these rings, Sauron laid waste to Eregion, capturing Celebrimbor and torturing him to disclose the whereabouts of the rings. This is where the story splits between the game, Shadow of Mordor, and the original canon. In the original canon, Celebrimbor would tell nothing of the 3 elven rings, so Sauron put him to death, but he guessed the truth anyways, that he had given the rings to elven guardians. In black anger, he turned back to battle, using the corpse of Celebrimbor on a spike as a banner as he turned upon the forces of Elrond. However, in the game's story, he was not immediately put to death. While Celebrimbor would not, under any means, tell him of the 3 elven rings, Sauron tortured him into telling of the other 16, and then forced Celebrimbor to perfect the One Ring, by masking its power and giving it a will of its own. But Celebrimbor deceived Sauron, stealing the ring for himself and escaping through the cloak of the Wraith World. In a mix of vengeance for his slain family and corruption from wearing the ring, he corrupted orcs to his side to wage war against Sauron and take over Mordor. Eventually, he came to a battle with Sauron himself, who revealed that his family was very much alive. Enraged, Celebrimbor teleported to Sauron himself and managed to knock down the Dark Lord. But before he could strike the killing blow, the ring sensed its master in true danger and returned to him. Stripped of his power and control over the orcs, Celebrimbor fell to his knees, accepting defeat. He was forced to watch Sauron slay his family before his eyes, before he brutally beat Celebrimbor to death with his own mithril hammer.